How's it going, everyone? Today I'm here with my WWE TLC Tables, Ladders, and Chairs 2015 pay-per-view predictions. Of course, TLC is live pay-per-view as well as the WWE Network tomorrow night. And going into the show, to be completely honest, I could care less. I mean, I don't mean to sound like a negative person going into the show, but I honestly I don't care. Just the WWE product for the past couple months, especially the last month or so, has just been so bad. It's just hard for me to invest into anything they're doing, and especially to care for it as well. You know, I can't sink my teeth into anything that's currently going on in the company. Therefore, that's why I don't really care going into the TLC. I think the card looks good though. You know, I don't think it'll be a bad show. I just don't care. I'm not excited for it. To me, it's just another show. You know, I'm not excited for it, and it's unfortunate because, like I said, I do think the card is good. I do think, you know, we'll get a few matches that are really fun for the most part. But it's just, like I said, I can't invest into it, and I just can't care for it at this moment because they haven't given me a reason to do that. So that's why I'm just sour in the card, not the card, but sour in the show itself going into it. I don't really care for the most part. But 7 matches announced for the show. Nothing announced for the kickoff, which is an hour prior to the pay-per-view. They'll probably have something random happening on there, which probably won't mean anything, so I don't think it really matters, even what happens on there. But 7 matches on the card. Of course, we'll be getting a tables match, an 8-man tag team tables elimination match with the Dudley Boyz, Tommy Dreamer and Rhyno, the ECW originals, taking on the Wyatt family. This match is going to go one of 2 ways, I think. I think it'll be a lot of fun, or it'll just be a huge clusterfuck. I think one of those 2 options is how the match is going to go down. Hopefully it's fun, because I do think it could be a fun match if, you know, delivered properly. But we'll just have to wait and see. We'll be getting Charlotte defending the Divas Championship once again against Paige in a rematch, which is unnecessary. I don't think anyone cares for, but yet it's happening. Probably more than likely just for filler. They probably have nothing to do for Charlotte for TLC, so they're like, well, let's just do a rematch with Paige. That's probably the route they went with, to be completely honest. But don't care for the match at all. Their match at Survivor Series was just, don't even get me started. So TLC match, I don't care to see it. Then we'll be having a triple threat tag team ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The New Day taking on Lucha Dragons as well as the Usos. Now that should be a really good match. Just recipe for awesomeness, I think. I'm interested to see how it works out though. I'm going to see if it's a 3, if like all 3 members of the New Day is in the match or not, because anything's legal. So Xavier Woods could be in the match, you know, if he wants to. So it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, but I think it'll be a very fun ladder match. Looking forward to it. We'll be having Ryback taking on Rusev. Say what you will about these 2 guys, but I do think they'll put on a really good match. They've had previous matches, especially at the beginning of the year, that I thought were really good. Their last 2 matches on Raw I haven't really paid too much attention to, just because, like I said, I haven't cared for the product, so I haven't really been paying attention to the majority of what's going on Raw or whatnot. So I don't really know how those matches have gone. But I do know they have potential to put on a really good match because I've seen it before. So hopefully that potential leads into this pay-per-view. Del Rio defending the U.S. title against Jack Swagger in a chairs match. WrestleMania 29 all over again with these 2, and I could honestly care less. I didn't care then, I don't care now. We'll be having Kevin Owens defend the Intercontinental Championship against Dean Ambrose, of course, a rematch from Survivor Series. Those 2 were in the semifinals of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, and now they're here for the Intercontinental Championship. I think it'll definitely be an awesome match. You know, their match at Survivor Series was the match of the night, in my opinion. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was great, so I do expect those 2 to put on, you know, the same caliber, if not a better match than they had at Survivor Series. So that should be a lot of fun. And then, of course, the main event, which will be a tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Sheamus defending his newly won championship against Roman Reigns. Say what you will about this feud. It's been terrible, I know. I've been watching the promos and everything, especially this past Monday on Raw. I like the brawl they had, but prior to that, the promo was just absolutely terrible. But these 2, I think, are absolutely going to tear the house down. I think they're going to have an awesome TLC match. I've seen their matches in the past on Raw, and they've had really good matches, physical matches, you know, from a regular match. So add TLC into it, I think they'll definitely utilize the stipulation and definitely put on a really good TLC match. I'm actually really looking forward to the match itself. I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I think they'll tear the house down, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, that's the card for TLC. Like I said, I'm not excited for the show, but I do think the card is solid and good. But without further ado, enough of me rambling on, let's get to my predictions. Triple threat ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. WWE Tag Team Champions The New Day versus the Lucha Dragons versus the Usos. I think this will be an awesome match. I do think all 3 of these teams will just put on an awesome performance and put on one hell of a triple threat ladder match. When it comes to the outcome, I do see the New Day retain the tag team titles. I just don't see them losing the tag team titles here. Especially, you know, I think because they're going to feud with the Usos, I just don't see the Usos winning it here. I see them chasing the New Day some more. But it should be an awesome match, but New Day definitely to retain. Ryback versus Rusev. You know, both guys could really use the win here. But I'm going to go ahead and let him say Rusev. I just think that he needs the win that much more, especially with him being with Lana again now, and you know, him joining the League of Nations. I think it's just better off if Rusev gets a victory here to make him look dominant again, since he hasn't looked dominant, you know, in quite some time. Ryback, you know, he could use the win as well, but I think it comes down to, I do think Rusev needs that just a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Rusev with the win. Chairs match for the United States Championship. United States Champion Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. I think it's pretty apparent that Del Rio's going to retain here. I don't see Swagger just, you know, from not being on TV for months and months and months, just randomly coming back and win the U.S. title from out of nowhere. I just don't see that happening. Hopefully this is a decent match. You know, they haven't been known for having the best matches in the world, so hopefully this is, you know, at least a decent match here. But it comes down to it, I think Del Rio will, you know, beat Swagger with a chair to retain the United States Championship. Divas Championship match. Divas Champion Charlotte versus Paige. I'm not going to go into detail. Pretty simple. Charlotte to retain. I don't think Paige has a chance in hell of winning the title here. I think she's just filler for Charlotte, and that's pretty much it. Hopefully the match is decent. But yeah, definitely Charlotte to defeat Paige to retain the Divas Championship. 8-man tag team tables elimination match. The Dudley Boyz, Tommy Dreamer, and Rhyno versus the Wyatt family. To me, honestly, this match could go either way. You know, I think either team could win, but I think the Wyatt family definitely needs to win here, especially considering what they came off of at Survivor Series against the Brothers of Destruction. They desperately need a big-time win here. I think this is a perfect opportunity for them to do it. I think this feud will continue regardless of the victor, whether the ECW Originals win or not, or the Wyatt family. But hopefully this is a fun match. But like I said, I'm going to go with the Wyatt family. Intercontinental Championship match. Intercontinental Champion Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. As much as I'd love to see Dean Ambrose win the Intercontinental Championship, I just think Kevin Owens will walk out still the champion. I've seen him holding that title for a while, and I think this will be a great match. You know, Dean Ambrose just seems to keep getting these title opportunities at the wrong time. You know, because every time he gets one, the champion, you know, I think should still have the title. But I do think they'll tear the house down, put on an awesome match. But when it comes down to it, I do think Kevin Owens will still walk out with the Intercontinental Championship. And then the main event, tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. WWE World Heavyweight Champion Sheamus versus Roman Reigns. You know, I think it's fairly obvious that Sheamus is the walkout champion. You know, this entire feud so far, Sheamus is pretty much getting his ass beat by Roman Reigns. You know, Roman Reigns had the upper hand pretty much on every Raw so far, going into the show, especially the brawl they had on Raw. I just don't see Roman having that much momentum and winning the title. I just don't see it happening. So I do think Sheamus will find a way to squeeze out the victory, whether it's League of Nations coming out and helping him or not. It's yet to be seen. But I do think this will be an awesome TLC match. I'm really looking forward to it. But I still think Sheamus will walk out still champion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed my WWE TLC 2015 pay-per-view predictions. Of course, TLC is live pay-per-view as well as the WWE Network tomorrow night. Hopefully it's a good show. You know, I think it'll be good. But if it's not, oh well, wouldn't surprise me, because with WWE's current product, nothing surprises me in terms of it sucks or not. So whatever. But yeah, last pay-per-view of the year. Hopefully it ends up good or not. But yeah, you know, if you guys would like, leave your guys' predictions in the comments below. Just maybe your overall thoughts with the pay-per-view, you think would be bad or good, or, you know, pretty much anything you want to say, leave in the comments if you guys would like. Well, thank you guys for watching the video. Until tomorrow for my TLC review, I'll see you guys then.